Can a man get pregnant?
I don't think so. But did you see?
Think so?
But did you see that pause? You know what that pause is? That pause is society. Society has somehow crept into my brain and told me I need to think about an answer before I can give an answer.
You're gonna think about if a man gets pregnant.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to think about that. Really? Okay, first things first, right? Don't cancel our show, right? We're just talking about stuff that we see in the news. So, can a man get pregnant? What was the name of the United States doctor?
I don't know, man. I don't think she's a doctor. Well, she's qualified, but that's not a doctor.
Nah, I bet she's a DI. I bet she became a doctor just based on her race. They were like, we got too many white doctors. You, over there, Asian, you're a doctor now.
Yo, that's scary, man.
It is terrible. It is absolutely terrible.
How can you pause for a minute? What happened to trust the science?
Why do you think we're now living in a day and age where people are just, even like somebody who's in the science, why do you think she had to beat around the bush before she could eventually not even give an answer?
Two things. One, she doesn't want to upset anyone.
Okay, good, stop. Who is anyone?
The people who want to give birth when they're men, she doesn't accept them. She doesn't want to
So
upset them.
she's refusing to say from science whether or not a man can get pregnant or not because she doesn't want to upset a certain group of people.
Those men who can get pregnant.
Men can get pregnant? Guys, we're back to square one.
I don't know.
Listen,
Yeah. She's afraid to accept them, but they don't exist because there's no men.
whoa, they don't exist?
I don't know. Men don't get.
Whoa, bro, you're denying a whole group of people?
Here's a fact. Men, they don't give birth. That's an insult to every woman out there.
Where are all the feminists?
I don't know. Come on, defend. Where are they?
Let's go a little bit deeper. Why would a scientist completely refuse the science in favor of the agenda? Because this is someone who went to medical school. She understands the uterus. She understands the anus. She understands the penis. She understands ovaries. But for some reason, she's still refusing, still jumping around the yes or no question about whether or not a man can get pregnant. And instead, she's explaining basically what we've been told the whole time, which is if you feel like a woman, you are a woman.
Women, come out and defend. Don't defend yourselves. Just come out and have a go at these people. They're taking your livelihoods. Yeah? Soon we'll have just men coming around and saying, I have MPs as well. You know?
Bro,
Yeah?
that's
I have
crazy,
cycles. Man. Yeah? Like men will come out and say, I have cycles. You will give me tablets. Ooh, ee.
So I'm a biological man, right?
Are you? I mean, the concept doesn't exist of a man.
True. So this doctor doesn't recognize biological men or women.
Right? No.
That's a good point. She doesn't recognize biological men or
It's
women.
a yes or no question.
Wow.
But she doesn't understand. You're a full doctor and you don't understand the concept of a biological man and a biological woman. Yeah?
Do you know what saves my brain from all of this? Is on the passports, there's only male and female. Thank God. Can you imagine if we lived in a time when on your passport you could put whatever you wanted to put?
Well, you don't know about that. Maybe it's going to change.
Canada will be first, man. Canada will be the first ones to be like on your passport, other. Man, we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. Anyway, in the comment section, please let us know if a man can get pregnant.
Listen, go into the comments, tell us. I don't know how you females think about this, but they're trying to take over your livelihoods. Yeah? They should be jailed. These people coming out saying things that they don't understand and trying to figure, they should be jailed. Do you know who else got jailed?
Dime, who?
This guy in the hotel, innit?
Yo, you guys remember last year we covered the story about a hotel worker working in an asylum hotel that got unalived by some moron at a train station. He's going to be doing life in prison.
Life.
He's going to be doing life in prison, which obviously doesn't mean till the end of his life. It means like 30 years or something like
He's
that.
got 29 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it means like 29 years or something like that in jail.
He just unalived somebody.
But the thing is, even after he's done his jail sentence, we can't deport him. We can't deport him.
Explain this to me. How is that not a thing?
ECHR, we can't deport him. We're not allowed to, we can't deport, like, this is the problem with the UK, yeah? This is why Donald Trump laughs at us, right? We're so inconsistent. Why do we have these laws and we don't apply them?
So-
why do we have laws and we don't enforce them? Why can't we create new laws to protect ourselves? We can't do it. So my man's gonna go to jail, taxpayers' money, eat in jail, taxpayers' money, jerk off, taxpayers' money, you know, because it's in jail.
They look through all the evidence.
Yeah.
All the evidence.
Yeah.
Found this man guilty, yeah, of unaliving a good soul. Yeah. Somebody trying to do her part for, you know, the immigrants. She's out there just being, you know, she's being fruitful, she's being, you know, generous.
A working
kind-hearted.
citizen.
Yeah. This guy analyzed her. I don't know what prompted him, because I don't think she did anything to him. Right? Yeah. So all the evidence points to that. And he's still going to come after 29 years giving benefits. Because we'll ask him. He'll be like, where do you want me to live?
We're not going to deport, but we've got terrorists in this country. People that have been convicted of terrorism in this country that we can't deport
Why can't we deport?
because of human rights.
What about her human rights?
Yeah. Yo, this is why Donald Trump laughs at us, man. We are so cooked.
We're so cooked. Are we gonna be fried rice soon?
We're going to be fried rice soon.
Yeah.
Spain is giving Spain is giving like 500 something people citizenship, illegal migrant citizenship in Spain. So we're going to keep up with the news on that one. But that also is insane. Like, what they were wishing for, what the illegal migrants were wishing for, has come to reality in Spain. If the UK ever decides that we're going to give about 500 illegal migrants status in the UK, like the way Spain just did, uproar. It's going to be uproar. Can you imagine people that are on spouse visas that have to wait 5 years?
Wow.
Can you imagine people that have to wait for indefinite leave to remain? Can you imagine all these people that are here through valid visas, and then someone who's an illegal migrant gets given citizenship?
Well, we're fried rice anyway because we just gave a free migration bill to China.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can go there without visa. They can come in without visa.
yeah, but
Integration, man.
a lot of people are stupid, so a lot of people are stupid, so we got to be careful, yeah? This deal doesn't mean you can just get on the plane and go to China, yeah?
This is what they thought. This is I'm like, oh, gonna see the wall.
I'm going to go to China.
Yo.
Listen, no, you can go to China for up to 30 days, yeah? Now, there is no clarification on whether you need an, what is it called? A pre-approved landing card in a digital way. There's none of that.
Yo,
That has been said yet.
I want to see the Great Wall. I want to see the Great Wall, man. They gave us permission. I can just get on the plane, get down there.
What do you think this deal does for British people? Not so much Chinese people, but British people.
Well, they get Chinese cars.
Explain.
Well, you know, like electric cars. Chinese electric cars have been taking over the market, right?
Okay.
So because of this deal, we get, you know, more cars. Yeah? So we can sell them. It's a trade deal, right? So we can get better rates, you know.
Better rates on Chinese electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What else are we getting?
You know, music, you know, movies, film. That's what the British people are getting. Yeah. That's what the deal says, you know, the shaking the hand. You know,
To me,
we're gonna get more Jet Li, you know, Jackie Chan.
That is so racist. To me, yeah.
They're good movies. What, you didn't watch those movies?
To me, this deal, I'm not too sure what it is. I understand going to China and not needing a visa, but needing a Chinese visa was never an issue for a British person in the first place. So yeah, kudos. It's a nice little add-on. Go to China for up to 30 days without a visa. A lot of Asian countries allow for this. Philippines, a lot of other countries also, they allow for British people to go there without a visa for like 30 days. But what I want to understand is, besides the tariffs, he said something about arts and some shit. And I'm thinking, yo, who gives a shit about art?
I do.
Okay, fine. This guy gives a shit. But on the greater scheme of things, in terms of the British economy, who cares about art? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is this deal that we're striking with China? Lower tariffs, okay, congratulations. For what? Timu, Alibaba, for what, bruv? What are we doing?
And you know, trade doesn't go one way.
Yeah, it doesn't go one way. So we need to figure, like, I don't know.
And do you know what's dangerous? China doesn't have a copyright law.
Yeah.
So if I sell my art to China, they can copy it and sell it however many times they like. And you can't do nothing about it.
Trump's not happy about this.
Because he tried to get a deal. And he saw, do you know what they did before? With Tesla? When Tesla was manufacturing the cars from China, took them down there. Do you know what happened to technology? China just got the Tesla, broke it up into several pieces, understood the whole dynamic, they built their own cars.
Rinse and repeat.
The BYDs, the whatever. They actually work now more efficiently than your Tesla.
But
That's why they're selling quite a lot. This is why they withdrew production.
But I want to, onto that point, I want to point out the fact that America's tariffs on China are absolutely brutal. So if the competitor is going, hey man, you know, your tariffs are a little bit crazy, but then on the other side, the British people are going, hey, you know, don't worry about them. With us guys, your tariffs will be good. Then you're automatically drawn towards the British person than the American person. So that's why Trump is not happy, because Trump was trying to squeeze, and then we just went in there and said, hey, is this squeezing too hard? Don't worry about it.
Just open it a little bit.
Just open it a little bit and come over here.
Yeah. We're trying to put the bottle on. He's angry, but at the same time, do you know what made China an economic power right now? Labor, right? They'll do everything. So what's going to happen to our jobs? You know, production here.
What's going to happen to your job?
Manufacturing here. Yeah. They're going to just take it down there because it's going to be just cheaper. You know, this is what the Americans are trying to avoid, because all the jobs are just shipping over there.
It means you're going to have to go to China to get your Greg's sausage roll.
There you go, man. Yeah.
That's what it means.
There is fair competition, but you're talking about a nation that is quite efficient at working. British people, we don't work, man.
Yo, British people, you can't work in the Chinese factory. You can't work in the Chinese
We
factory,
don't work,
bro.
bruv.
Yo.
These people work. Yeah.
Wow.
Long hours, efficiency.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, you go across to a Greg's, you see this person serving you a sausage. They're not really serving you a sausage. They put the little sausage on, the little ketchup. They don't do it properly. Go to a Chinese store and see how efficiently these people work.
What did they build in 8 hours? Was it a railway station?
Hospital in
a
10
hospital
days.
in 10 days.
days. Do you know how long it would take
Bro.
to build a hospital?
Bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember during COVID? We were like, oh, we're going to build another hospital.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never heard of that hospital ever
Nightingale.
again. Was it Nightingale? Bro, you guys remember during COVID? We built Nightingale, yeah?
Where's Nightingale, bro?
It took ages,
Yo.
bro. Shit
Yeah.
is nowhere to be seen.
Where is it, bro?
I don't know, bro.
They did all the cubicles,
Bruh.
all the ACs.
All the PPI they ordered.
We didn't even use it. Yeah. But these Chinese, yeah, can lock off efficiency like that.
Wow.
Yeah. They don't play about. Yeah.
You know it's soft, man.
Yeah.
You know it's soft.
Yeah.
Your little 9 to 5, yeah?
Yeah.
It's soft, bro. Chinese are about that life, bro.
So we don't work, man. We just
Bro.
claim benefits. We just go, can you give me some? I can't walk.
Bro.
Oh, my head is going. My mental health is annoying me. I need some money to function. Take that over there, bro.
Ridiculous.
They're taking everything.
And the thing is, after World War II, if you look at Korea and you look at Japan, they sat there and they went, we don't have much to export. What can we do for our nation to prosper in the next 100 years? They thought about the next 100 years. In the UK, we're not thinking about the next 100 years.
Bro.
In Korea and in Japan, government incentives were there to help companies. Samsung, Toyota, Sony, these were all helped by the government. The government said, okay, look, come up with this product. We will help you until this product is all the way there.
Anybody-
In the UK, you don't get that.
No, bro.
In the UK, you don't
I
get
did
that.
get that. Have you been to the universities recently?
Bruv,
Have you been to the university?
start a business in the UK. Someone will come knocking on your door. Hi, it's time to pay taxes.
That's a good point. Business owners, you tell us. If somebody in Britain offered you a contract to manufacture for you and it's worth £1,000, and someone in China is offering you it for £300, and they're going to be more efficient, more effective, what are you going to take?
Well,
Because it's a trade deal.
there's a couple of popular brands. Gymshark. Gymshark used to do stuff in the UK, not anymore. What does that represent?
Yeah.
Represent used to manufacture in the UK because they wanted to be British made.
They don't know where Essos comes from.
They looked at the numbers, yeah, and they were like, nah, this is costing too much, man. Holler at that Chinese guy, see if he can do this for us for cheaper. Done.
They know
Done.
where Essos comes from. You know when you open your bag and there's like, you know, little numbers and languages you don't understand. It's not in the British factory, my friend.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Efficiency. We're cooked.
Time. You lot don't
They should
have
have
it.
held back a little bit. They should have just stretched it a little bit more. See what Trump is gonna do. That's how smart people engage. They see this going on, they see the smoke, they see the dust, yeah. And then once it settles, a lot of people think Trump is a dumb guy who doesn't know anything. He has people around him, but he understands business.
Sure.
The reason why he brought those tariffs, he got better deals from those tariffs.
Sure. But to your point that he got better deals on his tariffs, we're about to get better deals from the fact that he gave them
We're
those
not
tariffs.
gonna get no better deals. Rwanda's coming out of the woodwork.
Hey,
Tell us what happened in Rwanda.
so back in the glorious days of the previous party,
Yeah.
we came up with this scheme that would allow us to take undocumented migrants. People get offended when I say illegal migrants, but you know what? It's vibe talkers. Illegal migrants.
Aliens.
Aliens, yeah?
Little green people walking around.
Little green people.
Is that green people with big heads?
Little green people. Anyway, so back in the day, we struck a deal with Rwanda. Rwanda, for all you ignorant people, is a country in Africa. We struck a deal with them that would allow us to take aliens from the UK to Rwanda and have them be processed there.
Yep.
300 and something million was the deal. We still owe them about 100 million left. When Keir Starmer came into power, he scrapped that deal. Now, there is a break clause in that deal. However, Rwanda is claiming that there is money owed and that this deal was never formally finalized. Sort of kind of like word of mouth, like, hey, we're not going to send people out there. Do you know what I mean? He has approached it in a diplomatic way, meaning he has tried to resolve it internally with British people, British representatives. However, they've given him the cold shoulder. You know, like when you text a girl you really like and she leaves you on read, but you see the two blue ticks? Basically, Keir Starmer left him with the two blue ticks. And now man's upset. So, yeah, off to the arbitrage to get some money back.
I'll be upset too, bro. I'll be upset too. You know?
Two things. Do you think he will get his money back? Do you think he'll get his money owed, I mean? And then the second thing is, was the Rwanda deal better than the one in, one out policy?
Rwanda deal was better than any other policy.
Because so far, I've seen one in, I've not seen anything out, my guy. So, yo, I don't know what that one in, one out policy was about, but I haven't seen it.
The Rwanda deal worked because other countries do this.
I tell you why.
Australia's doing it.
Yeah.
And do you know how many boats they have now?
0. But another reason why it worked is because it worked as a deterrent. Like when we were talking about it, we were so serious.
Yeah.
People were like, damn, man, I better just go off to Germany.
Yeah,
with
the human rights guys came out.
Yep.
What do you want me to do, bro? They always come out, innit? Even now when there's doctors talking about men, they're coming out.
Huh?
What about human rights?
Huh?
Yeah? What about the immigrants trying to run away from whatever? Old men. Old men of young age. You don't see no grandpapas on that.
You think he's going to get his money back?
Bro, the old grown men are going to be running about here and he's not going to get a penny of it. They're going to take it to the court. This is what we do.
Okay. The next question is,
This is what we do, bro.
it's about 300 and something million. It's almost close to 400 million.
Nah. They'd rather do another deal. They're going to say, look, do you have Visit Rwanda? You know Visit Rwanda? One of the top, sponsors in football. Yeah. They would just say, you can't do that here.
The Visit Rwanda deal is finishing anyway.
There's some people out here thinking that the Rwanda deal is so bad, it's against everything, that, why should we pay them? We didn't even do it. We didn't even send anybody.
We sent 4 people.
Yeah, but,
Those first 4 idiots, we were like, just send them.
Do you know how many boats coming in it? Not just 4 people in it.
Guys, the honest truth is the Rwanda deal was better than the one in, one out policy. The one in, one out policy, I have not seen anyone come out. That's the truth. And also, the point I was trying to make was the 300 million, close to 400 million. That is our tax money. We could have done something else with that money.
Bro, I just did my tax bill, bro. It's not looking good.
It's the story of the United Kingdom where we just take our tax money and we just do fucking whatever with it.
Yeah, because we give it to the fucking aliens. Yeah, I walk down the street. I'm just looking at green little people walking about.
Just green people.
Yeah,
Boop,
with
boop.
backpacks,
Boop,
new
boop, boop.
iPhones. You know, sailing about. We're cooked, bro.
Okay, guys, on a serious note, yeah? We are so far behind as a nation. Now, I know that we're also half American, but we're so far away as a nation. That it's to the point where, okay, cool, this trade deal with China, it sounds amazing. But you're talking about materials that don't benefit us. You're talking about bringing in EV vehicles here at a cheaper rate. Who here can afford an EV vehicle? Do you know what I mean?
They're actually very expensive.
You're talking about trade deals with China. Cool. But in case you haven't noticed, we're only trading one way. China's not asking us for British fucking baked beans. China's not asking us for any of that stuff. We're asking China for all of it. China's a major manufacturer when it comes to all assets. They're manufacturers when it comes to timber, all kinds of
Steel,
minerals, steel,
Production,
everything.
clothes.
So we're asking China to do us a favor. It's not the other way around,
Yeah.
right? We are so cooked as a nation, and this is a little bit of a rant, but I'm going to stop it in a few seconds.
Yeah.
When we look around, what was the last thing that the United Kingdom was proud of and went, yeah, we did that?
Exported that.
Yo, Shamima Begum's coming back. So we can't even get that right. Do you understand? So what's the last thing that we did as a nation to make us go, yeah, we're the United Kingdom. We did something right. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. That fucking chicken probably comes from China. There's nothing. We're cooked.
What do we export?
We're cooked.
What do we export?
We don't export shit. We don't even own Land Rover anymore. Jaguar Land Rover, we don't own it anymore.
We don't own our own water.
Tata owns it.
We don't own our own water.
Yeah.
Who owns the water? Thames Water, isn't it? You know
The Qataris?
that's a foreign thing, dignitary. They own-
Yeah, who owns Thames Water?
Some guy from Singapore.
See? Now we got to be friends with Singapore, otherwise they'll chop out our water. And if you don't have water, you can't make tea.
And where does tea come from?
China. Man, we're fucked, man.
I don't know why though. I don't know why we're fucked. Because we got a lot of resources. We got smart people like me.
But we're so clapped. We're giving away the Chagos Islands, bruv. We're so clapped. We're giving away the Chagos Island. Which nation is giving away territory in 2026?
No country.
No
Some
country's
people
giving
are
away
taking
territory. Some
territory.
people are taking it, bruv.
Do you know who's taking territory?
Oh, say, can you see?
America.
America.
Yo, wait. Do you realize what just happened? There's a rocket launcher. RPG settings.
What did you think about the video?
Explain, man. Explain, because I'm still trying to register in my head.
It's in the Philippines, and from what we've gathered, we could be wrong, but from what we've gathered, it's a group of people trying to assassinate the mayor, and so they pull out a bazooka, a rocket launcher, an RPG, aim it at the mayor's car, and the car doesn't even explode.
It didn't flinch.
The car didn't flinch, and that is a real rocket launcher, by the way. That isn't no Toys R Us.
Just a smoke?
Yo, that is a real rocket launcher. And what I'm trying to say is, we should all buy Toyotas.
Tell you what.
Shout out the Japanese.
Japanese make good cars, bro.
Shout out the Japanese,
They
bro.
make good cars.
That car didn't even flinch. bro.
Yo, it didn't even shake.
Yo,
it just carried on walking.
You know whoever was driving it? It took them like a millisecond. It took them like 5 seconds to react. They were like,
Do you reckon it was
what was that? Was that a mosquito? Who was that? Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, okay, cool. Let's drive off.
Do you reckon it was Ahmed?
Yeah, I reckon it was armored. I reckon it was armored. I've been to the Philippines
Because if
and
it was just like a car,
oh man,
I'll buy that, bro.
oh man, it was toppled.
Nobody's hitting you in accident.
Oh man. And that's an RPG, and you saw the picture. They had like a little dent. I'll put the picture up again, but it had just like a little dent. I've been to the Philippines, and I can honestly say that I was a little bit scared when I was walking around because I always had this impression in the back of my mind that everyone can access a weapon. When I went to the shopping mall, they had pump actions. You know the big pump action? Yeah, it'd be like a tiny Filipino woman like this with a big gun like that at the shopping mall, in the grocery store, at the entrance of the hotels, at the
What, M16s?
yo, they had like the old. I think some of them had like the old Soviet machine guns, and
AKs?
yo, they had Kalashnikovs. They had the pump action, the double barrels, the ones with the big cartridges like that. I was tight the whole time I was in the Philippines because like you could like almost everywhere I went, they had like a gun. And that's at the banks as well they had a gun.
Forget about
At the cash machine they had a gun.
Forget about guns, yeah. This was an RPG.
Yes.
A rocket propellant launcher, yeah? A rocket launcher, yeah? Yeah? It fired close proximity. I'm not talking about that far away. You know when you stand on the hill and push it to hit a helicopter. This guy was next to the thing,
Yo.
and he didn't flinch. The only thing that flinched was their car.
Yeah. And it just did like a little, maybe like he stepped on the clutch a little bit too much, like
Those don't look like soldiers. Those look like just
Bruv.
local people.
bruh. And you know what's crazy, yeah? Man had the aim.
Yeah, bro.
It's like he's done this before.
He nailed down everything, bro. He had to help as well.
It's like bro knows what he's doing. He went down on his knee.
Scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Went
the
down
scope.
on his knee. Oh, by the way, they say it's harder to hit a moving target, but man did well.
Bro, he hit it.
Man hit it.
Yeah.
A moving.
Bro, this is not your first rodeo, bro.
Yo,
This is not his
yo,
first time.
yo, that guy's been
Yeah, a
places.
few, bruv.
That guy's
It's
been
like top.
places.
It's like the Baba Yaga.
But now he's gonna be cooked because now we know what it looks like.
He's finished.
Now we know what it looks like.
Filipinos don't play, bro.
Now he's gonna have to get on a boat and go to one of the many Filipino islands or something.
They don't play, bro. Ask
Yeah.
the people who go there for holidays, bro.
Bruv.
When they arrest you, you're finished, bro. Have you seen their prisons?
Bro, like that idiot Vitali. Vitali is an idiot, man. Vitali is an absolute idiot, man. What's the next topic?
Yeah, I was talking about gunplay.
Yeah.
What's happening in Minnesota, man?
Right. So Alex Petty is what we're referring to, and I'll tell you what. Now that a couple of days have passed, there's a conversation about was there a way, which is always the case, was there a way to prevent this? So in other words, was there a way to deal with this without the loss of life? And I've heard the one side, which says he shouldn't have been shot because of what happened. But I've heard the other side, which is he put hands on a federal agent, he was resisting, a gun went off by mistake, so everyone thought it was him, and then they let rip 10 rounds in him. So according to what I heard on the other side, that is just standard procedure. Now, the thing is, we can all sit here and be like, oh, he should have done this and he should have done that. But if you watch the video, it's a couple of quick seconds.
So, bunch of people come out, bunch of people see what's going on. They don't know the real reason why this guy got whatever. Some have different angles of the video. Don Lemon comes out.
Yo, Don Lemon's going to jail, bro. Don Lemon, yo.
I don't rate it. You play with
See you
America.
later, Don. See you.
Yeah, everyone's trying to melt the ice. Yeah, but the ice is strong. Yeah,
Federal.
Ice is tough. Yeah, these were Democrats came out. Hey, what are you doing? My point is, anywhere you see people holding guns, stay away.
Yeah,
Why are you getting involved?
yeah, I'd agree. Also,
You can record.
which he was,
whatever.
yeah.
But stand aside. Let the man them do their job. Yeah.
I think because there's another video that you see earlier on in the day where he's recording them and he's like confronting them and he's going towards them, and then they're driving off and then he kicks the back of the car. Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicks the back of the car. So that doesn't justify death, obviously. That's not what
No,
we're saying.
no.
What we're trying to discuss here at Vibe
Nothing.
Talkers is how,
Both angles, both sides.
well, preventative measures can be applied.
Because
to
I
this
don't
scenario.
agree with. I understand his. I understand what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Maybe he had good intentions, protecting somebody.
Of course.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would protect anybody.
He's got his story to tell. Yeah.
But why you get involved?
For me, it's the moment he touched the federal agent.
Don't touch a federal agent. This
Yeah.
guy's got a gun. He's got a
Yeah.
big gun, as big as your head.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm saying that because of my previous experience with police, but if you want to get arrested by the police, all you have to do is just touch them, and then that's it. Now they've got a reason to put you in cuffs. It's that simple. So while you think touching is like an innocent thing, while you're going, hey, chill, it's not like that, bro. As soon as you put hands on someone, it it is game on, and it's game on for them.
I mean, I've watched that video quite keenly, and he was on the ground.
Ooh, quite keenly.
Yeah, I was watching it quite keenly.
Quite keenly.
Yeah, I was zooming in. Yeah.
Yo, the English is Englishing, man.
Bruv, you gotta say some English because they think we're dumb. They think we're dumb.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them think we're just, we've never gone to school.
Yeah.
We're just talking about crap.
Yeah, we don't know where capitals or countries are.
We don't know vocabulary.
Yeah.
What's the capital of London?
Yeah,
It's no capital of London.
There's no
London is
capital.
not a capital.
Yeah. Anyway, back to quite keenly.
Yeah. So I watched when he was recording, which he has the rights to.
Yeah.
And then he goes, records, and then this officer's trying to apprehend this woman. Apprehend.
Hey, cooking. Cooking.
But this woman then falls to the ground. She's on the floor.
Yeah.
Situation controlled.
Yeah.
And then he comes over trying to shield her.
Sorry.
Go on.
Situation controlled.
Yes.
That is perfect. She falls to the ground, situation controlled. A lot of people are saying, and I want you to get back to the way you were speaking. A lot of people are saying, oh, he tried to help. Bro, no one asked you to jump in. You know, like rest in peace. I'm not trying to say
Rest in peace.
I'm not trying to say
He's
you're a
got
dick.
good intentions.
Yeah, he's got good intentions. But no one asked you to jump in. Situation was controlled.
Controlled.
Carry on.
Yeah. So she's on the ground. He comes in trying to shield her, right? And then the officer tries to move him out of the way because he's trying to, it's a scene. Don't do whatever. And then as he's trying to get him off so that he can, control the thing as he was trying to do, he then, buffers him, right?
Yeah.
So the officer then says, why are you, if I was an officer and I got touched, I'm not just going to let it slide.
That's green light.
Yeah, I'm not going to let it slide because my commanding officer is going to come to me and says, why did you let that man push you? Yeah, supposed to impose your authority on the situation.
Yeah. Also, when it comes to law enforcement, and this is just from speaking to law enforcement people, they always say that you have to get rid of the threat. Now, threat doesn't necessarily mean someone's trying to kill you. Threat just means whatever's problematic at the time. So what was problematic at the time was that woman that they pushed.
Yes.
She was problematic. So they pushed her, they moved her out the way. By the way, it's not a random morning that people are just getting pushed. No, they have been following ICE agents and getting in their way since those ICE agents were there. So you can imagine from the ICE agents' perspective, they were trying to arrest someone. They couldn't arrest someone because of all this hooting, hollering and hooting, yeah? And now they're like, okay, cool, let's get some of these people out the way. Let's eliminate some of this, whatever it's going on here, and then get back to our jobs. So put the woman away, and then Alex Berti comes. Whether he did it innocently or not, if you watch the video, I've heard people say, oh, you need to look at another angle. I'm pretty confident he touches the federal agent. I'm pretty confident he does
I watched it keenly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the officer, after realizing that he's been pushed away from him imposing his authority, then turns to Alex Berti and then tries to put him what?
On the ground.
On the ground.
Yeah.
If you are trying to put someone on the ground, don't resist.
Guys, just don't resist. Also, putting him on the ground as well, we're talking about the threat level.
Yeah.
So they put him on the ground to try to contain the threat level, but he was just resisting.
Remember, these ICE, these law enforcement ICE people have been targeted. So they're supposed to watch out for their lives as well, right? So they're on the ground, right? And then, I think there was another one, the guy who they think shot or whatever, looks across, he sees that the guy's on the ground, people, the other officers have him on the ground, and he doesn't notice. And then he looks a second look and sees something. I think maybe that's where the panic, that's where it gets a bit blurry for me. Yeah, because the guy was on the ground, everyone was on the ground.
Well, he wasn't on his ground, he was on his knees. He was on his knees and elbows, and he was refusing to go on the ground. So
Alex Berti, good intentions, rest his soul, we'll have a minute of silence, He should have got involved. He should have recorded that scene and posted it on Twitter X,
guys,
like normal people. And then we would scrutinize ICE saying, why are you holding a woman like this? Why are you holding her like this?
Good point. If you just record ICE, and if you just record ICE's brutal way of, I don't know, dealing with humans, or dealing with people, it creates more of an impact than you losing your life trying to prove, I don't know what you're trying to prove, like a point or something.
There you go.
When he was on his knees and elbows, the agent that you're referring to spotted the gun. So we need to get rid of the gun. Otherwise, there's a good chance he could take that gun and it could go off in any way. And that's when he takes the gun, and according to records, a gun goes off.
Yes.
No one can see where the gun is coming from. No one knows that a gun's been taken off him.
That's where it gets hazy.
Yeah, that's where he gets hazy.
Yeah.
And I think he was shot by mistake.
Yes.
I think it was
I think there was panic.
There was
Because
panic?
People watching for their lives.
I think it
And
was a
then
dumb way to
pow,
die.
pow, pow. If you recorded that woman getting scrutinized, people will come out of the woodwork. People come out of the woodwork for everything.
I see your point. Yeah, I see your
Yeah?
point. Yeah. So you're saying that the impact of a video recording
Yes.
of an injustice
Yes.
is worth more than you actually going there and behaving like that.
Absolutely. I mean, officers shoot, black people all the time. Yeah. But the person recording the husband being shot has impact. Rather than them interfering with the police,
Sends
she
out
recorded.
waves.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't do anything to them. They did what? So if the guy resisted and then the guy just shot him and this guy was recording, I would have been like, wow, but you're interfering in a situation that doesn't involve you.
You know what's crazy is, again, in this space, I'm hearing people say 10 shots came from the same gun. And I'm like, how do you have supersonic hearing to know that the sound came from one gun? Like, how do you know what each one of those 10 guns sound like for you to know? Because as of now, there is no official statement. There is a statement to say that what happened was bad, what happened shouldn't have happened. But there is no official statement with regards to the body cams that the federal agents were wearing. There is no official statement with regards to who let off shots, what shots were fired, events that occurred. There was only a statement to say that what happened was tragic. So I would very much like to see in the coming days or in the coming weeks, depending on how humans, because you know what's going to happen? Everyone's going to forget about this by next month.
Of course. My angle is, I don't condone any shooting anyone. Nobody should shoot anyone. Nobody should die over shots, yeah? That's why we don't have guns over here, yeah? You don't have guns here. You go knives. It's a different story.
Yeah, knives are a little bit, yeah. You have to get close to someone to use a knife.
You gotta be, yeah?
It's a bit personal.
There's a reason why we don't have guns, yeah? But if you're in a state that allows guns, why are you going near officers when you know you're likely, if they find a gun on you, and they're under threat already? ICE has been hunted for a while now, right? So they've probably given instructions that if you see any chaos, deal with it.
Oh yeah, cartel
Yeah.
have put out hits on ICE agents.
Yeah, deal with it.
Yeah.
You know? So if they're in that position, stay away. Don't come in. Record. Perfect. Post it on the socials. I will repost it.
We will repost it.
We will repost it.
You know what's crazy is the whole justice warrior thing. It has to be done to a level where it's intelligent. You cannot be, and I believe that all human beings should have a cause that they fight for.
I agree.
Some it's Palestine.
I agree.
Some it's Israel.
I agree.
Some it's ICE agents.
I agree.
Some it's
Fight for it.
freedom
for
and
the
liberty.
idea, yeah.
Fight for whatever
Shout out
idea
Bobby
you
Wine.
want. Shout out Bobby Wine. Yo, Bobby Wine, you good, bro? You need us to like send you a ticket or something?
He's fine, bro.
Yeah, because Kagame's son said that anyone who interferes will do. Yo, Bobby Wine, you good? You good out there, my guy?
He's good,
you need
bro.
some money through Western Union or something?
It'll be good, bro.
Yeah?
It'll be alright.
All right, hold tight.
It'll be alright. But
Hold
shout out
tight.
to you, bro.
Shout out to
Keep
Bobby
fighting.
Wine.
Keep fighting.
Anyway, on the topic of fighting. So, everyone should have a cause. And I think it's admirable that everyone has a cause. My cause back in the day was student loans. We protested student loans. We went into Westminster. We did all that kind of stuff. It's cool. But please be clever. Please be smart about it. It's funny because when you watch those videos, it's almost like the ICE agents aren't the aggressive people.
They're trying to neutralize a situation because it was trying to escalate. Imagine he came out with another phone, another guy came out with another phone, another guy came in, then there's a crowd, there's only 8 agents, and they're swamped, right? And already we know what's happening with ICE everywhere. They're being swamped anyway, yeah?
Yo, you know who got arrested?
Go on.
Banana and Rice. Banana and Rice got arrested, bro.
I saw that, bro. This is the same one coming online telling everyone about her right.
Yo, this is the one like, when they came, they said the N-word when they arrested me. It's like, bro, who was there to verify that they said the N-word when they arrested you? You know, if it called you names, whatever. Yo, Banana and Rice is gone, bro. Banana and Rice has been arrested.
That
bro.
is very confusing, bro.
Yo,
That's a situation I don't get, bro.
that
How
has-
dumb can you be?
That has to be 2026 moment of the year. Banana and
Crazy.
Rice.
That's crazy.
Because 1 minute you're reading off of
Right, a script.
a script.
Yeah.
oh, you know, we're Somalis, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing you're getting arrested, bro.
She's in that fake thing, innit? You know,
Yeah,
when it's tasted
yeah.
high, She's got mugshot.
Yo, banana and rice, man. Come on, bro.
I understand what.
You know what I mean? Oh, man. Well, banana and rice, man. Come on.
God.
Do you know what I mean? Guys, I understand.
Did you watch that clip when I showed up in the factory, yeah? And you just saw people running, bro, yeah?
Nah.
Left, right, center,
Is it?
everywhere, bro.
Everyone just ran.
Yo, they entered the factory, yeah?
You know what's crazy? Is that ICE has been around for a while, but ICE has not been doing anything for a while.
No.
Trump comes into play, and Trump is like, all right, cool. We're gonna send ICE.
Yeah.
We're gonna send them to New York. We're gonna send them to Minnesota. We're gonna send them everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the Americans got tired of immigration, and now ICE is catching up to the most funded agency in America. Over
Yeah.
the past 3 years, their budget has significantly gone up to go and crack down on immigration. Like us Americans, like, you know, not to have aliens
Because
around.
but this is my thing, right? If they're coming to arrest you, and all your papers are in order, what are you complaining about? Just get arrested. Go over there. They'll verify who you are. They'll check your papers, and then they'll let you go. It's simple. Like banana and rice. Banana and rice is an American citizen, right? But I don't understand why she felt the need to resist or whatever it is. It's like, yo, banana and rice.
She had an idea, bro. She had an ideal.
Yeah.
She had to fight for her right.
Yeah, but she's complaining about something she already has. She has American citizenship. Do you understand?
Oh,
but she's trying to.
Stand up for the
She's
people
trying to,
that
yeah,
have it.
yeah. It's like, yo, okay, cool, that's fine. You can stand up for them. No one's saying don't stand up for them. But why are you arguing with people? Bruv, you got a US passport. If they take you to the detention or to the center or whatever, and they process you, they'll realize that you're an American citizen and they'll let you go. Why are you resisting? Why are you fighting? You already have the paperwork. You're already an American citizen. You can just go, I'm an American citizen. Okay, cool, let's go down to the station, let's verify.
But why don't they let people do their job?
Bro, I don't understand.
You know, I understand you have siblings and blah, 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 but you know, everyone comes in if you come in the right way, there's no problem. There's no problem. They're not going to do anything to you. In fact, they'll pay you off so that they can show you that, you know, there's nothing wrong here.
And to your point, I would much rather hear a story about how you got arrested by ICE. You went down to the center, you were processed, they found out that you're an American citizen, and then they let you go. I would much rather watch a 5-minute video of you telling me the story about how that happened than a 5-minute video of you talking about banana and rice. Bruv, you think I'm out here talking about banana and rice, bruv? Do you know what I mean? We're trying to be serious on a geopolitical level.
What did she get arrested for?
Oh, they came to arrest her to check her paperwork, so she was resisting, and then they took her to the center. Yeah, and then she had like a little gash over here, and then you know they taped it, innit? They taped it with like some big Hollywood,
Big thing, innit?
some big
Just
thing.
Just the cameras can zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in, and then it was like, oh, they called us the N-word, and it's like,
yeah.
Wow.
But you know the point where she's now arrested?
Yeah.
She assaulted an officer there.
she's assaulted or not? Yeah, so banana and rice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So now you've assaulted. You
that's
yes,
a crime, by the way.
yes, you've assaulted a police officer.
Yeah, that's a crime. You can get time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that the first time they took you in, they were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just played it out like you were a victim. This is the big gash on your head. Some makeup artist probably put it there. Oh, they called me the N-word. Bro, it's America. People say the N-word all the time, bro.
Oh my word,
You know?
man. But
And it's like, being Somali is kind of like, being Somali and American is kind of like banana and rice. If you get it like, shut up. I don't want to know about that. I want to know about your experience.
all right, in Britain we have something called the UK Border Force, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone has watched it. If you haven't watched it, just go on YouTube, find UK Border Force, right? They show you all these things that happen at the airport when people bring in things, they check them, they swap them. Some of it's comedic, some of it's exciting, yeah. But if they see that your paperwork is in order,
Bruv.
you go through.
Bruv.
They open the door and go through.
I'll give you an example. West Croydon, before they built those new apartments, yeah? That West Croydon area by the bus stop, before it was a bus stop, yeah? You just had to sit there and wait. Innit? But before that, yeah? There's like bare shops over there before they built the apartment, yeah? That place was a Home Office Border Force gold mine.
Right.
They would go in there, yeah?
Rough.
Bust through those salons.
Yo.
Be like, everyone in this salon, show us your paperwork. Paper. And then they would check your paperwork. They would run you through the system. And if you were fine, you were fine. But can you imagine? They run through your paperwork and you start fighting and you start resisting. And it's like, hold on. What are you doing?
Resisting.
What are you
We're just
resisting,
checking.
bro?
We're just doing, due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the code of the streets. If you don't have your paperwork, charge it to the game.
Yeah.
Charge it to the game. Go, oh shit, I got caught.
Yeah.
Charge it to the game, bro. But that's a different story. It's the people who have the paperwork. Why are you acting like idiots?
Yeah.
Banana and rice. You have the paperwork. Why are you acting like a moron?
Yeah, but you gotta fight for people's rights.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But fight for people's
People
rights.
deserve to make their lives better. People deserve to,
Of course. And fight for people's rights. That's a very admirable thing to do. Fight for people's rights.
Yeah.
But
do it the right way.
if they come and ask you, can we see your passport? Yeah.
Just give them your passport.
How are you going to fight for people's rights from a prison cell? Now that's the question.
Well, that's what Banana Rice did.
Yeah, banana and rice. How are you going to fight for people's rights from a prison cell?
Well, don't put your hands on a police officer or whatever.
Do you know what I mean? And now banana and rice, you got a criminal record now. Now, just because of nothing, you got a criminal record now.
British, not British. I mean, American citizen, got our passport. Now you got a criminal record for no reason. It's a stupid reason why you got that criminal record, yeah. Because now everyone's gonna look at you like you're just silly.
And she had me. Banana and rice had me.
If people are checking for stuff, imagine there was no security at the airport and just let everyone in.
Banana and rice had me. I watched the video and I was like, oh,
Bruv, the way she spoke was like,
Bruv.
she had what they call it, oomph.
oomph. Like she's been through stuff.
Yeah, she had that, fight.
You know what I mean? Banana and rice had me, bro. I was like, oh man, this poor girl. They beat her on the side of the forehead. They called her the N-word. They called her the N-word.
What's up, police officer? Just came out and says, you. Get down, you. Get down, you. Get down, you. Shut up, you. What did you call me? Shut up, you. Get down, you. Yeah. Stay down, you.
That's the way she tells the story, yeah. And it's like, can we hear the police?
Did you hear what he told me?
Can we hear the police officer side of the story, please?
Yeah, can you show us the cam, innit?
Can you show us the body footage?
The body cam, he's
Yeah.
like, you.
What the fuck is that? Banana and rice?
Yo, I'm out of here, man.